Hi everyone, my name is Sam. Today I'm going to talk about risk and opportunity finding. As I mentioned before, for the market plan presentation, I confront with 7 pains, challenges, and problems. The first one is preferences of customer. The second pain is that the menus are very complicated to order. The third one is about the price that are higher than it should be or higher than other competitors. The next one, product might not be good taste or good quality enough. Operation lies too long, and the process of making smoothie is so slow. The sixth problem is the personality and behavior, and the last problem is the competitors. Let me begin how to solve each pain, and also I will give the opportunity and list for each one. For the first and second pain, I can solve these pains by come up with a lot of menus that will respond to the desires of customers. However, I have to make it easy to order. By doing this, I have to go to see the market. Good example would be the model smoothie store in my university. Then I will notice what kinds of fruit and other foods such as yogurt and milk can mix with each other. Clarify the taste that it is going to be. However, it is not enough to see only one store. Going outside to many places, especially in the city where there are many people, is good to observe. Now when I got the idea, I also need to try to mix those materials and taste at my place in order to get good menus. If it works, I will write down the name of that food. In addition, I will try to be creative. I mean, some menus might not have before or people do not familiar with. After that, I will decide to present them to the customer in front of the store. This is very important process because the way that I show customers will have an effect on them. I will make it clear the name of food, which one mixed with what. From my experience, the problem that I feel confused when I order is that the name. The owner create the name by themselves, so I do not know what it is. For example, power mix. I cannot imagine what kinds of food that mix together. Even though they provide a name of the food below this order, but it makes me uncomfortable. I think other people would think at the same way as I did. Therefore, I will try to use the specific names such as kiwi and yogurt. Customers just say what they want, so it's easy to order. Moreover, I will create the name of food that they can normally mix with each other in front of the store and arrange it nice and tidy. When customers look at it, they will feel comfortable. The solution gives me several opportunities. First of all, I have an opportunity to create more menus that I'm really sure that customer will satisfy. Also, the taste is really good because I made the experiment many times. This opportunity will attract a lot of customers. Moreover, doing the plate that shows menu in front of the store will give me an opportunity to convince customers as well. If it's nice and tidy, a little colorful with some pictures, I am certain that customer will pay more attention to my store. I do it this way based on my experience and some people that I ask for the opinions. However, I think it has a risk too. I feel that sometimes people will not want the various menu. Some people only stick with the same one that they usually prefer. Therefore, too many menus will have an effect on the loss of staff if customers do not order. This is the term of economic condition. Moreover, I will lose some customers if I do not get through this point. So this is also the term of marketing too. For this reason, I will balance the menu that depending on the market demand. Also, I have to ensure that this product can be sold. For the third pain about the cost, I can solve it by looking at the market. What I mean by this is to see what market price is. I will go outside as the same way that I mentioned before. I will notice the price. From this point, I can specify the cost, that it cannot be higher than other competitors too much. Due to smoothie product, the cost cannot be very different a lot. However, I also have planned to do the coffee store that also provides coffee, tea, and dessert. This can be different from price because I can make a price higher than other competitors. If my product have very good taste, customer will consider the taste rather than the price in my country. This information I took from my friends and people around me. However, this is the business I would like to open if my smoothie store is successful. This makes the opportunity for me to specify the price that it should be, not too much, but still gain profit. So I can get the benefits how to design any product in the future. If it works, it will continue for a long time, and customers will feel that it is reasonable price. The opportunity is to specify the price and also know the market. The risk for doing this is about uh, too much high price, and it leads to less profit. If I specify the price higher, customer will go to other stores. However, I have to specify the price based on the material that they use, so I have to ensure that I can get profit. For this reason, the risk also might be the cost of material that is equal or higher than the price that I specify to sell. I think this happens not often, but the thing is you get just less profit because you cannot specify the price higher uh, than these two competitors. In this case, it has an impact on economic condition directly and also the market as well because people pay to purchase the product from other stores. Now we come to the fourth pain, which is about the taste and quality of the product. This problem is easy to solve by just saying, but in terms of doing it is quite hard. I have to try to mix the food together or with other materials many times so that they will become better taste. This time, I have to see the other smoothie that already exist and try to adapt to be my own smoothie. Moreover, it needs some experience for doing this. If I do it a lot of times, I will be professional and then I can teach my employees. Another pain that I need to solve is quality. However, this is not a big problem because I know some places that I can get the stuff to make my product. I know some people that I can contact to do this business with. The opportunity for this case is about the experience and becoming to be an expert. If I do more, I will understand more about the material and also it helps me to be more creative for thinking about new menus. I will be skillfully. Moreover, I can get the best material by choosing the right people to deal with. Of these are the great opportunities. On the other hand, if I consider on the other side that we will have some risk about the taste as well. When I make an experiment of those smoothies, sometimes I fail. It means I lose money, so this is directly related to the economic condition. Also, it decreases the time to launch the product to the market too. Therefore, it is a waste of time. For example, as can be seen from the restaurant, some places do not provide good taste of food, so they try to rectify their food, and finally, it becomes to be a good taste. However, it's too late because other restaurants that are the competitors already did that. They come after, but they do fast. So this first mover first advantage. In this situation, it teaches me that having a business plan before beginning your business is the best. The next challenge is about the operation. It is not direct. It's not directly have an effect on my product, but it's the environment that has an impact on the business. The first case is that lie are too long. It can be solved by people and by operation strategy. For people, it has to be trained well. In this case, the employees have to be skillfully at making smoothies. It will take some time to let them be more efficiently. For operation strategy, layout is one of the options that I can come up with. If I learn from the other class in our university, all equipment have to be located near each other, but they do not have to be obstructing when working. Moreover, another solution would be the extending the bottleneck. In this case, it is the front of the store. I will make it wider and locate each employee serves each customer. If you think in the picture, it will be a horizontal line. employees face with customers. This helps me the opportunity to run business smoothly and flow. In theory, the demand will balance the capacity. Therefore, I do not lose the opportunity about the money I could get at the time. Moreover, it will make me get much money if there are a lot of customers all the time. Consider at the university in Thailand, students have different time to study in class, so I can meet with customer all the time. This is the important factor need to be focused, except from the product itself. The list in this case would be about the location. By doing this, it needs more space due to the horizontal line that I mentioned before. As I know, the wider the store, the higher rental price will be. It's the same. In this case, I need more space. Let's imagine that from the square turn to be the rectangle, so the area inside will become larger. From this case, it costs more money for the space. Furthermore, higher price that I pay for space is appropriate for the money that I will get or not. So it is hard to be assumed this time because the rental space is very expensive, especially in the city or where that has many people. The sixth problem that I need to solve is the personality and behavior of working people. Actually, this problem can be solved much easy. For my own, I know what I should do. Also, I can control my emotion very well. Basically, I'm friendly and humorous, so I don't need to worry about myself. On the contrary, the employees I need to focus. At the beginning, I have to tell them about the duty, responsibility, and manner. I will let them have the motivation to do the job. I have to use the leadership skill at this time. I have to ensure that I can control my employees in the right way so that they are willing to work with a good behavior. Also, it mentions in the book a lot about the entrepreneurship with the team and management team. Therefore, I can grab some points in the book to use as well. I want to make first impression to the customer, not only the product, but also the people as well. This gives me the opportunity a lot, especially leadership skill. I will learn many things from my employees, and this helps me to know more about people. My leadership skill will be improved. I will have much experience, not only my business, but also other working environment too. I think this is very important opportunity that I can collect and become more professional. Some risks in this case might happen if I cannot control and manage the employees to do the right job. It will cause the damage of the process. The operation will not smooth due to lack of the ability and skill. So it leads to lose money and I will lose some resource to our business as well. And it will have directly impact on the economic condition. The last pain that needs to be solved is about competitors. This is the last thing that might happen because I do not want to open the store in the area that has competitors. However, if need, I might pay attention more to my product, also make them perfect in order to compete with other stores. I do not want to mention this a lot because it might not occur just in case. The opportunity would be about my skills because I have to do everything in order to overcome competitors. This is very tough. However, from the information that I mentioned before, I think I can compete with them more or less. Therefore, I have to be good in every aspect. On the other hand, there are so many risks in this situation. A lot of competitors mean the profit that will be derived from them. For me, I lose a lot of money. In the same way, paying attention more on product will lose much money about the experimental time too. All of them have an effect on the marketing and economic condition. All of these pain that I need to solve have the opportunity and risk for each of them. From now on, I need to educate more on the project, how I can get only opportunity without risk. This presentation is linked with market pain. From my perspective, it helps me a lot how to improve this business and how to avoid and prevent from those situations. Although this information might be a basic considering, this is the fundamental issue that leads to the specific detail that I will face with in the future. Thank you.